Okay.
Far away then, 18 minutes. Around well, Mark?
Yeah, we were a little bit apprehensive in the first half. I thought, credit to Palace, they pegged us back. A little bit difficult with the wind in our face to get out and out of our own half in that first half. And we were a little bit too respectful of Palace, didn't get close enough to them to get their heads down, and they were able to pick passes in between the lines, and that caused us a problem initially. In saying that, they didn't create too many open chances. Obviously, we created one of our own for them. And that was uncharacteristic from our skipper and centre half, Ryan. But at 1-0 down, we needed to do something in the second half. We needed to be more on the front foot and ask more questions of Palace. And I thought we did that in the second half. I thought we were much more dynamic. We got up to the ball better, quicker in everything that we did. And as a consequence, we got back into the game. Great finish by Charlie. Didn't have a lot of time to understand the situation that he found himself in, but dispatched it. Really great finish, and Ryan made amends for a mistake the other end, and showed great determination. Was more determined than their guy, and got his reward. So at 2-1 with the crowd behind us, I thought we saw the game out quite comfortably, albeit we needed to come and claim a few balls that they were knocking into the box just to take the momentum and wind out of their sails in that last period. But overall, delighted, 3 points, so we move on.
Was it a case of just trying to calm the players down at half time? Were they a bit nervous at first?
No, I just think we just had to understand what Palace were doing. Obviously, they were playing quite narrow. The wide guys pop in quite narrow, so that was a little bit of a problem, and that needed just explaining to them, and they needed to understand how we could negate that, which they understood obviously once we talked it through, and we were better in that respect in the second half, and that gives a platform to go the other way. So all in all, it was important obviously to get back on level terms as quickly as we could. It took a little bit longer than we thought, but in the end, yeah, like I said, I thought we saw the game out quite comfortably in the end.
It's been a feeling, Mark, that change was needed here, and that's obviously why you've been brought in. How have you set about trying to change things? What is it you're trying to do?
Well, that wasn't said to me beforehand in terms of playing style. It wasn't a case of saying, listen, we want to play in a different way. It was just that a change was felt to be maybe at other levels as well. So I wasn't privy to that, but it was never suggested to me that I had to come in and change the play. I've just looked at the group of the players that I have, and I just feel they have the capability of playing maybe a slightly different way without obviously foregoing the parts of the group's game that have allowed them to be successful in the past. And you saw today, I mean, we scored a goal from a set play once again. So we're not going to go completely in an opposite direction and not throw the ball into the box when it's needed, because that's part and parcel of the game. It's not just Stoke City that do it. It's synonymous with most teams that set play work is a crucial part of football. So we'll keep that part of what's happened in the past and try and build on other aspects of our play.
Yes, it's been pointed out that you have changed very little personnel from what Hughes had last season. I mean,
well, we're trying to get a few more bodies in just to add the quality that we got. It's been quite frustrating this window, in fairness. Probably one of the more frustrating ones I've been through. But we're still in the mix for a number of players. Hopefully we'll get positive news next week. But if we have to wait to the last minute, we have to wait to the last minute. But it's not been easy to get the players that we feel will add to the group. So we just got to stick at it. Well, we need maybe a few extra faces, possibly a little bit more pace in the side than we have at the moment. But so we'll look for that type of player, I would suggest. But a lot of clubs and a lot of managers are looking at the same type of player, so it's not easy to get them over the line at the moment.
You only made one change from last week, Mike, and it was up reflective of the fact that was a pretty decent performance.
Yeah, I thought the lads did well last week, so I didn't want to make wholesale changes. It was a little bit hard on Glenn Whelan, in fairness, because I thought he did well against Liverpool as well. But I just felt we needed a little bit of Charlie's craft in that final third, and if we could release him in good areas, then he has got the ability to either get shots off or pick a pass. So that worked for us to a certain extent, and he did a good shift going the other way as well. So we just take him off, and Glenn came on and showed the game up for us. So all in all, pleasing performance by him.
It seems to happen, doesn't it, as well, quite often that getting a goal against his former boss, who was very synonymous with the Blackpool.
Yeah, you find that happens. I'm sure I know for a fact he's got great respect for Ian. So that wouldn't have obviously come into his head when he was actually dispatching the opportunity, but certainly looking back, it's always important for a player to always impress people that they've worked with before.
Mark, everyone says the manager says that Saturday night's a fantastic one.
For about an hour.
For about an hour.
Yeah.
And so until tonight, presumably you're going to sit back, are you, and enjoy it, because it's been a bit...
Yeah. I mean, Premier League points are like gold dust, so when you actually achieve some, then it's an important mark. It was important for us, obviously. I mean, I'm a new manager and I've got a new group of players that I'm working really hard with, and in fairness to them, they've worked their socks off to try and implement what we're trying to do, and we'll get better. We weren't great today, but we can play better than we did today. I think we all accept that, but the important thing today was get a positive result, and that's what we're able to do.
Are you enjoying being back in management?
Yeah, of course. I mean, this is what I do. This is my job. I'm a professional football manager. So when I'm out of the game, then it's part of my life's not complete. So I'm grateful for the opportunity. It's a fantastic club, great people, and I want to be successful for them. Okay. Thanks, guys.
Thank you.